What's up, everybody? Welcome to John's Daily Hustle. So, if you guys remember in a previous video, which you guys can check it out right there, when I was mowing my apartment complex, I had some problems with my Troy Bilt mower here. You guys heard it where it sounded like it was binding up. Well, there's a drive belt in there that was actually too tight. So here's what happened. So there's actually a belt in there, not this belt, this is different, but there's actually a belt that connects to the PTO shaft and goes to all the pulleys in here and actually spins the blade pulleys, which that's what that is, and it makes the blade spin. So what had ended up happening is over time that belt was too tight, so what had happened was it was put extra wear and tear on the pulleys and everything else. So when I was mowing there, it actually ended up binding up because it was so tight for so long. When I finally engaged it, I heard this pop, and all of a sudden it stopped cutting grass anyway. So obviously I pretty much knew what that was. I kept having problems where the belt was popping off the pulleys. So you guys know I would take the cover off and I'd put the belt back on over the pulley and put the cover back on, and I'd keep going and mowing. Well, it kept happening, so I just left the cover off and kept doing it. Well, then eventually I washed it and seen what it had. So it actually ended up breaking a weld. There's a weld in there that holds a pulley straight, right? Well, it ended up breaking the weld and bending the pulley back, which, as you guys can imagine, that keeps the belt pretty loose and the belt doesn't stay on it. So that was what ended up happening. So unfortunately, my Troy Bilt right here had been down since then. It had been down. This happened right during peak season. And luckily, I don't really need it that much. I mean, I used it at the apartment complex there. You guys seen a few times. But I have my push mower, and that's what I ended up just using to do it. Now you guys will see a couple videos coming up. There was a few yards that had a very small gate. I mean, maybe a 33, 34 inch gate. I mean, that mower just barely fit in it, and it's a 33 inch. So I ended up having to use my push mower, unfortunately, but just a part of it is what it is. Until I had time to go get a welder, because obviously the weld broke on it on the pulley, making it not straight anymore. So I had to go get a welder, and the welder I wanted, it was from Harbor Freight, which you guys will see soon. I ended up, during the, this pandemic that hit, I wasn't able to get, nobody was keeping them in stock, and yeah, sure, I could have ordered online from somewhere, but you guys know me, I got started on the budget, so I had a certain price point that I wanted to buy my welder for, so I was only going to buy a certain welder. But anyways, you guys will see in a later video, but that's what ended up happening with my Troy Bilt. If you guys remember in that video, you guys can hear the problem I was having with it, and I had that problem with it quite a lot in the beginning. But you guys know, I mean, it's just a part of it. It's a normal wear and tear thing. It's a pretty old mower. I mean, it's a 98, 99 model. There's no telling how long that the belt was too tight, not tensioned right. So it's just a part of it. I just wanted to update you guys and let you guys know what would happen to it, because I know I had brought that up in a previous video. So that's what happened to that. So stay tuned, because you guys are going to see a review of my walk-behind mower, which I can't show you just yet because there's something on it. But you guys are going to see a review of my walk-behind mower. You guys are going to see me mow the drainage ditch with the walk-behind mower. And then I get to talk about what happened to my Quest. What was the catastrophic failure? You guys are going to see that. And then right after that, you guys get to see what replaced it sitting right there. So I'm getting really excited to show you guys everything and bring you guys along with the way. And then, of course, there's going to be a gazillion videos coming out on that new mower that I've got sitting there. And then after that, there's all kinds of new equipment that I have since the start of this. So if you guys want to check out all the equipment I got right now, click that video. And be sure you subscribe and like this video. And as always, thanks for watching. See you.